We got the black signal back up. We streaming. We live. Want to say great Ujamaa to each and every last one of y'all. Let's go and make sure that everything is working. Make sure that y'all can see what's going on. Let's go and refresh a couple of screens to make sure I get in touch with my fam. Great day to each and every last one of y'all. Rise and shine, rise and shine. Alright, appears we are live on some of our networks. Let's see what's going on. Okay, the black signal has launched, so all that has worked. Our dashboard is still updating, and we'll get started in a second. Making sure everything is getting our home prepared. Okay. No word on Periscope. Well, we online on Periscope. We online on Facebook. We online on YouTube, and we on live on Mixer. It's not showing that we on our YouTube channel yet. I'm trying to get Gye-Nyame Media up so that y'all can go on and join us there. Those that's been checking us out. Gye-Nyame Media live. Okay, we up on Facebook, so let me go and make those adjustments and we'll get started. Still moving slow on YouTube. Oh, mic. Let me plug in the mic. I guess I need to put me together a chat so I can make sure I get everything running the way it needs to be running. It shows we up on Facebook. Okay. We live on Spreaker. Shouts out to all those Spreaker fam out there. Turned on the chat so I can see you. We up on 21 Day in Nguza Salva Challenge. Folk Tales for Grown Folks. Gye-Nyame Energy. I'm about to close down some of these pages because we don't ever use them. Save. Alright. So we up. We live. Okay. I still ain't got. Oh, come on, Gye-Nyame Media. You got to move faster than that. See, we up on Hootsuite yet. All right, family. All right, cool. We up on our Hootsuite. Okay. Uh-oh, I got another social media that fell off. Let's see what's going on here. I know y'all be like, but hi, Tim. All right, shouts out to Miss Navita Nelson. Sound choppy on YouTube. Are you sure it's my YouTube and not you? Huh? Somebody else let me know. We got, alright, so we choppy on YouTube. And I'm trying to figure out why that is. And I got to go on and listen to, I'm going to have to go on and listen to it on YouTube. Alright, but still, Navita, you could go on and qualify for the merch giveaway and start getting points. Let me go on and throw it up there for you. Type in exclamation mark Gye-Nyame merch. This is going out. I had a a short dream last night. Oh man, listen, things are gonna be going. Oh my God, I'm so excited. But nonetheless, first family, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Thank you, Anime. This is a Heart of a Simple production. And of course, this is the Daily Toast, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take that breath. Man. Now grab your glass for that water. Get your picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water. Simply pour your water. Drink. Or should I say, raise, pour, then drink. Now, move your body and drink some water. Oh, move your body and drink some water. Okay. Move your body, drink some water. Family, move your body. Come on. Drink. Move, then drink. Brother Kwame took my mind. He asked a question. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Now, take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But to stay healthy, remember, breathe, drink, eat, move, drink water, eat a close to appropriate diet, move a little bit. But hey, anyway, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors, drink up. Drink. Drink your water. Drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors, drink your water, fam. Hey, great Ujamaa to each and every last one of y'all. Once again, I want to thank y'all for joining us for the Daily Toast. We are running live today, and of course, I got to do something that I forget to do all the time. Family, if you have not checked us out and joined us on a free GNJ course.com, please do. Also, make sure that you check us out at gnjmedia.live. That's gnjmedia.live, so that you can go on and start participating in our loyalty program, so that you can start getting this merch, because the merch is coming. I just haven't laid out the new Gye-Nyame shirt because I don't want to put it out there and somebody get it before me. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. As soon as I drop it, I'm putting my order in. And also I'm ordering some other stuff because we got some exciting stuff coming in the next week. And then after that is we're blasting off with, I'm talking about, we got rocket fuel that's going to be blasting us off, so we have to get ready. We will start our regular meetings again, not this weekend, but the following weekend, and we will be alternating it once again like we was doing before. And then we have our camping trip coming up on September 20th, right? Then we also I don't know how many people from Columbus is going, but I'm definitely going to be up at the ADOS conference in Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get things lined up so that I can do that as well. Oh man, then there's so much stuff popping off on this ninth month of the year. And a lot of it's going to be popping off on these NIAs, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but Kwame asks, how did you come across that stuff about the 432 and 440 hertz? And what provoked you to want to understand what you were hearing? Because that also determines what sort of answer you get or how I might respond to your question. So whenever I run into something that deals with like numbers and stuff, I always consult Kwame. And the reason that I'm asking is because, like, I don't know what a hertz is. Yeah, I could have looked it up, but I thought it would be fun to throw the question at Kwame. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm quite sure it got something to do with cycles. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not even sure what it got to do with. But, you know, I kind of want to understand the whole piece of the hertz and stuff like that. So I don't have that expertise, and maybe Kwame might have the expertise, or somebody out there might have the expertise to help a brother out, help me understand the whole hertz thing, and so that, you know, if it's something that we can use, we can start using it. So, and he asked me, how did I come across? Well, I do a lot of YouTubing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm constantly looking for different videos. I'm looking for different ideas. I'm looking for new things that I could apply to my own stream. So I'm always on YouTube. You know, like I said, I'm trying to perfect my craft. So tonight we will be having our tribal quotes. If all go well, I think we still on day 82. Yeah, I think no. We did day 82 last. We on day 83, because I remember we did one proverb. All right, so we on day 83, and day 83, for those that want to be prepared, day 83 goes, if you wish success in life, make perseverance your bosom friend. Once again, if you wish success in life, make perseverance your bosom friend. That's from Joseph Addison. Next one. Men are not prisoners of fate, but only prisoners of their own minds. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Misfortunes do not have a set day for coming. That's from Ghana. Misfortunes do not have a set day for coming. Oh, let me shut up. We'll be discussing those tonight. So right now, the mission at hand is to get these libations poured. We also got to sit down and discuss the next mall. And also, I'm still waiting for some articles from some of the family. What's going on out there? People moving slow. You know what I'm saying? Get these articles in. Let's get these articles in so that we can do what we supposed to be doing. Right? Let me make sure I ain't missing no other comments or questions. Okay, see, there goes Sister Cynthia. Greeting, please add our brethren Jabo mother to the list. Cynthia Ann Wright. His permission was granted. So it was requested, and so it shall be done. Thank you, Sister Cynthia. Cynthia. Forgot the again. Cynthia. And right. Got it. So we will be toasting her today as our list of ancestors grow. Our tribe grows as well. Brother Kwame say, understanding hurts, frequency, period, and the like is fairly easy to get, but how they affect our being is another matter. Our sisters who lead us in yoga may have a greater insight into the frequencies. Sis Roni uses bells with various frequencies to set our moods where they need to be before yogic practice. All right. So in other words, you telling me to look it up myself. All right, old man. I got you. I got you, man. Oh man. You see how he dodged that? I told y'all, man. He be tripping, man. I ain't gonna trip. But let's go and get this toast on and popping, cause we started off a little bit late, but we getting better. We getting back. We getting back to the source time. We getting back to the time slowly but surely. Oh, this one is maturing. It's maturing. So let's see. Is there anything else I need to announce? I know it was some news that popped up that you kind of pissed me off. We still got this fight coming up in about the 1866. I think it's 1866 Civil Rights Bill with Byron Allen versus Comcast and the DOJ. Donald Trump's DOJ jumped on the side of Comcast, and they writing a brief, or they're supporting the brief, or bringing some other stuff up. And finally, the LA NAACP is also, I think they're putting a brief together. The national NAACP has not taken action yet. The National Urban League has not taken action yet, which kind of signals to us, which many of us already knew, these organizations are not our organizations. They are not in it to win it for us. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We got a major civil rights bill being challenged in the Supreme Court by, guess who? The United States government. And the Urban League ain't saying nothing. The NAACP, it doesn't say nothing. But these organizations, although they masquerade as black organizations, they weren't originally designed or made for black people, or if they were co-opted, because they never really used the term black, like Urban League or urban areas. NAACP, color people. You know what I'm saying? We're not colored people. We're very clearly brown and black. We're black. You know what I'm saying? You know, metaphorically black, but brown. You understand what I'm saying? So when we talk about black people in America, we know what we're talking about. Brother Tone Talks got a real good discussion on it. American lineage loopholes from Urban League to the Supreme Court. That's on our timeline. I also got one of the sisters. Yvette Carnell's up here running for reparations, a new candidate, weight loss challenge. There was something else on here I wanted to hit y'all up with. All right, I got a shot of mastery up there. Ali in his prime, gonna watch it. I also talked about this video cartoon that's on here. One of Noam Chomsky's book, Manufacture Consent, I think that's what it's called. But they basically break down some stuff. So go and check that out. Hold on, Miss Navita says, for those who have or have direct TV. Let me read it. For those who have or had direct TV, there is a class action suit. Check it out. Okay. Another, and Brother Kwame say, no, I said Ronnie may have greater insight into how frequency affects our body and mood. You just ignore the information. Oh, man, come on, dog. You trying to start a fight early in the morning. I don't want to fight you, Black Yoda. I'm just saying, man, I just want to know about the frequencies. I can figure out the rest. You know, if you got a little insight on the frequencies, you gon' shoot that information to the brother. And, the difference between hertz and is a hertz of frequency. I mean, just basic information. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? All right. But anyway, so Yoda up and, yelling. But that's cool. All right, so here we go. First, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We raise our glass, we lift our glass to that creator. And we say, in one resounding voice, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our honored ancestors. And of course, as we do every day here on Gye-Nyame Journey, we're going to salute our personal ancestors. Miles Brown, Mizan, Robert and Texas, Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie, Tilly, George William, Walter, Chris, Penny, Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L. No More Exapet, Mount Rob, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carla Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dear Gail Pulley, and the Luxor brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rindelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jane Smith, Lewis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Del Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nyla Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Eric Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Ella Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Anula Berry, Lacey Allen Ohio, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Diddy Mont Aries, Jean and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. All right. The period is the time it takes for a pendulum to complete this cycle. The frequency is the number of times it takes a pendulum to complete its cycle in a given amount of time, usually in seconds. The hertz is the reciprocal of the frequency. Hertz equal 1 plus F, where F is the frequency. That's the Black Yoda, y'all. Give it up for the Black Yoda. Give it up for the Black Yoda. I'm still. That's a mouthful. All right. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFritas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnston, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sarah Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead. Hertz equals 1 divided by 1. No, Hertz equals 1 divided by F, not 1 plus F. Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry, Tubman McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, Hatch Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Elvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Arlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce Donald Carter, Lady Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey, Laura Newton, Jamie Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Miriam Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henriette Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Bobby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mesrin Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Gracie, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, and on to the Black Book. We have Joella Giles, James Caldwell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown. We got Jonathan Ford. We got Lottie Gaucher. We got Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Topp, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Tremonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Simon Clayton, Leonard Jones, Charlie Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Margaret III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Joanna, Cassandra, Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karini Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Burgers, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Talar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander, and Cynthia Ann Wright. We raise up our glass and we salute our ancestors and we say, with one resounding voice, I say. From there, family, where do we go? Y'all know where we go. We head right into the present. We heading into the now, which we never left. We have always been in the now. When we wake up, we in the now. When we go to sleep, until we close our eyes and we are unconscious, we are still in the now, and even in our unconscious state, even though we do some traveling, we are mainly in the now. Right now, the now we are in today is Ujamaa family. Activate those reticular formations. We will be hunting Ujamaa today. We have a price on the head of Ujamaa. And speaking of that, I'm glad I got to come up with so that when people type in their day name, they get points. You know what I'm saying? So we can start speeding up the process because it seems like the points is moving slow. And like I said, you only get points on YouTube or the Streamlabs. But Ms. Nabita told me the sound is choppy, so I got to go on and I got to figure that out. All right, so for those that don't know, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. The modern principle of the day is reciprocity. The M7 principle of the day that we teach is gratitude. The color is green. Polarity is the Hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Zhao. Female name is Zha. So shots out. My fault. Give all those Ujamaa born a round of applause. Shouts out to Sister Regina and Miss Sasha Mosh is a y'all born. All right. So we raise up our glass for this moment. in this moment where we are, in a sense, holding up our oath, our spiritual oath, our pact with our ancestors to magnify their wisdom, to remember them, and to use that energy so that we could go and empower our now. And from here, we will move into the future in power, doing all that we need to do. Sister Miss CeeLo says she's going to check it out on okay, cool, on the YouTube, cool. Gye-Nyame Media Live. We raise our glass to this moment and in this power, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we're going to move on, and we move to our children's children, on to infinity. We toast that future, and what we say Ashe. I wasn't making a face. I was perplexed. You know how Yoda talk is kind of was backwards. You know what I'm saying. Kwame know how he got to talk to me. He gave me something to confuse me on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just making it plain, right? But hey, maybe you can't make frequency plain. I don't know. But anyway, we raise up our glass to this moment. We say Ashe. Kwame said, one love, family. Let's enjoy our adventure. That's right. We're going to track down Ujamaa today. We need to track down Ujamaa in our community so that people can see that it's popping off, right? So we raise our glass to the future generations, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations, and we raise up the glass, and we say Ashe. From all our relations, we move to that moment. This is your moment, your selfish moment. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your higher self? Move towards the best you, to move towards the best life. We toast it and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on, and I want to salute the most magnificent, uplifting, outstanding, beautiful, and most powerful person in the room. I raise my glass to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy. And I will see you tonight. Oh, we're gonna make it right. All right, and so we're gonna be chopping it up. All right. I need to remind you, you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Hatim, and this is the Daily Toast. And of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simple production, where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. So, Brother Kwame also says, I gave you something concrete. He said, I gave you something concrete to grasp the idea, but must be familiar with how a pendulum functions in and of itself. It is as a timer. Okay, so I got to go and look at the you talking about the pendulum that go, or is there another pendulum? The one that they use for like music that goes back and forth? Or is another type of pendulum I need to look up? But anyway, family, y'all have a great Ujamaa. I'm going to sip on this ambrosia. Cleve got to go to school, and I just happened to iron all me and my girl's stuff last night, which means I have a couple of more minutes. That's kind of why I'm late, family, because I was like, man, I said, dang, once again, I couldn't sleep at all last night. Woke up about 12 on the nose and couldn't go back to sleep. So I picked up Spirituality Before Religion by Brother Kaba. And that's a real good book. So I read a little bit of it when I'm able to settle down. I'm waiting for the audiobook. Y'all know how I get down. I know the teacher, she out there listening. I know Sister Janice is rolling over right now, probably doing a cartwheel, spitting at the phone and stuff. But yeah, I do listen to, ebooks, not ebooks, audiobooks, because she believes that, we need to work that muscle. And I read sometime too. So, but because I do a lot of moving, I don't have a lot of time to be doing the reading. So I try to boom. And then on top of that, it gives me opportunity to expose some of the young people that might come into my office to some of the stuff that I'm reading or some of the stuff that I'm listening to if I have it on. You know what I'm saying? So it works to attract some, but then it also repels others. Some people say, all those ideas you just mentioned are always... Hold on. Brother Kwame just said something. Hold on. But he sent it on text, so it's for me, personally. So, all right, family, I'm out. Y'all have a great and marvelous day. Peace.